At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. Tonight, going to talk about a absolute gem, one of my most bullish altcoins of this cycle. I really think we're coming close to that part of this bull run where utility is going to start to take off. A lot of these projects, I think, are relying on legislation and a few things behind the scenes coming together, but really excited to talk about Stronghold tonight. You know, no one really knows about it. We've been talking about it in the 28th Wealth Group, been doing some digging on it, and the more research we do, it just becomes apparent that this coin is going to be one that you want in the future, and I think it's going to be known to the mainstream in a couple years. So we'll get into that in a minute. Taking a look at the bubbles for today. Interesting. Chainlink and Pith, the two oracles. You know, Solana's little oracle there, Chainlink, and then IMX, the gaming coin, the three biggest winners of the day. You know, I've been really bullish on Chainlink for years now. It's the first coin that got me into crypto in 2018. So I can't believe it's been about 6 years now since getting into the old Chainlink, but now we're starting to see it actually be needed and used across crypto. And I think same thing with Pith and Flare, some of these other oracles too. Like they're very undervalued. You know, obviously Pith, not now. It got shilled in the mainstream, you know, huge airdrop, but still, you know, it's early and people are going to look for other plays outside of Chainlink, but I'm still pushing towards Flare. That's my oracle gem. Not many people are talking about it. The passive income is insane. That's the reason I really do like it. You can delegate it right now and get airdrops every single month for the next 2 years. So people, oh yeah, Flare, da-da-da-da-da. Well, you put a couple $100 into it, you delegate it, you can just sell your free coins, and now you have a moon bag. Anyone that argues that with you, block them, stop talking to them. You got to level up and get stupid people out of your life. They're going to pull you back. This is literally the last bull run. You're going to be able to make life-changing gains. So if you screw this up, there's going to be no next chance. This is it. So be really careful who you listen to this cycle. Be really careful what coins you buy. You know, you better outperform the market if you're not financially retired or good to go right now. You got to outperform the market. There's Sologenics right there staring us right in the face, up 15%. You know, this coin has done nothing in the last year. You know, I've been talking about it. I've been hodling it, and it's only a matter of time. This is how you want to approach crypto. You want to be holding the best performing coins early when no one's talking about them, when you feel like, oh man, should I even be holding this right now? That same feeling was with LCX. Almost all the coins I talk about, LCX is the same exact thing. Did a ton of research into it, found out they had partnerships with Quant. They had partnerships with governments around the world, and there was something going on there with LCX Exchange. So I was telling everybody about it for the last 2-3 years, and we bought it in the bear market at like under 4 cents at one point. And now, you know, this is going to be potentially the next Binance. You know, LCX is going to take over. You know, Binance is great, but how much upside is there left in Binance at like number 5 or 6 coin versus LCX at number 227? The only the only legal regulated exchange that's in India. They have licenses in New York, Wyoming. They're coming here. So The same thing with LCX, how it was like, man, why are we holding this coin? It's done nothing. And then boom, out of the blue, it takes off. The same thing's going to happen with all these coins. And then I think they're going to outperform the rest of the market. And that's what separates you. You know, anyone can make a 2050X just throwing darts at a board. But were you able to pick the ones that 100X, 150X, PTGC already 400 plus X? I don't even know what it's at now. I think 450 or something like that. So all we do is crush it. You know, I've done the research, and it's now just a matter of time. You know, I'm that confident in all these coins up on this list here that all I need to do is hold. It's only a matter of time. Seriously, only a matter of time. And we're going to be rewarded handsomely. So let's check out our babies in the RH ecosystem. Pulse at 127, Pulse X now less than 50% from sacrifice. You got to love that. It's been a tough hold for the last 6 months. But again, when you know what you hold, it shouldn't be that difficult. You know, crypto can be that simple. You buy low and you sell high. And if you can ignore the day-to-day, the volatility, and step back and look at it from a monthly perspective, I mean, it's not that difficult. You know, and when you're holding the best coins, the blue chip coins that have utility, have partnerships, have tremendous upsides, I mean, it just makes it so much easier. There was no problem for me holding Pulse and Pulse X and both hexes, both during the 2022 and last year. You know, even in the start of last year when PDI stuff started going crazy, you know, the PRC 20s, there was some money to be made. But overall, I had no problem holding my RH coins because of the other stuff I had outside the ecosystem that were diversified into karate, which was doing phenomenal. You know, last summer, Lunar Crush was pumping like hell, and everyone's going to start using that site again. So you got to just think narratives, what's going to be used, and it starts to make your selections a little bit easier. So let's check out the Pulse Bubbles, my new favorite site here. ZKZX, the fork doing well, 67%. Communists up 55.55%. I got to look into that because I remember I did claim some of it back in the day, but I have a bunch of stakes coming out in the future, so I'm sure that I'll be able to claim some before those stakes end. So you got to love that. Just the free money for being hex stakers. VRX, let's go. Shout out Pulse Lorian. I'm getting my Pulse X back every day. Just holding VRX. Can't complain. You know, that's what I like. I like holding PRS, RFX, VRS, TGC, Alien. They pay you back all these coins just for holding them. So I'm a big fan of Reflections. You know, they were kind of a shitty thing heading into this cycle, but now Pulsechain has shown these scam projects that launched in the past, if there's good people behind them with good intentions, they can benefit everybody. We can all collect passive income while prices appreciate. It's not that difficult when you're around good people. So let's go, guys. PLSXM. Told you about it last night, along with meth. And this thing's ripping still. Still pumping. Liquidity is almost at 4K. You know, that's the only problem. You can't make big buys, but this coin's early. It's new. I believe it's one of Sunny's. Let's see how long it's been out for. Yeah, about just over a month. So give it a little bit of time. Potentially, it's a lotto ticket play. You know, Chaos Chris letting us know about some of the gems he's been looking at, and then meth. This thing pays you back in WETH, which is pegged 1-to-1 with Pulsechain. So I bought this coin, and within like 10 seconds, I had 20 coins already that I'd accumulated. So 20 Pulse, basically. Not much, but still better than nothing. Sorry about that. Let's see what else is pumping on Pulsechain, if anything. Alien, Jesus, shout out Goo God. 107K in liquidity, and this thing is just pumping. Hopefully we make $1 million floor. And obviously right now, it looks like it's resistance up there, but hey, every time we touch it, maybe the 5th time's the charm. We poke through, break up to like 1,500, And then, you know, thousands now the new floor, $1 million market cap. It's awesome, bro. It's crazy to see. When RFX and Vortex both pumping, PulseLaunch crushing it, WBTC, Texan making new all-time highs. Holy shit, let's go. The Texan liquidity was low a month ago. It was like 30K maybe 2 months ago. It's good to see that that's 4X now. And this thing is crushing. Let's look at this, though, against Pulse. Yeah, see, against Pulse, we still have a lot of room to go. So this thing can still climb. You know, I'm glad I accumulated my Texan. This is going to do so well, guys. There's so many people behind the movement. 400,000 strong. All the nonsense happening down there on the border. It could just be, Texan could be called, like, I think there's going to be meme coins coming out of the nonsense down there. So it could just fit that narrative. Yeah, we'll see. And the other one, too, I think, oh, yeah, TitanX. Let's go. I said it yesterday. I think it bottomed after the mass inflation that came out 3 months after launch. Let's go. So up from the bottom, almost 40%. I don't think it's going to dip much more. You know, I think ETH is going to start moving, and that all that money keeps accumulating in his wallet. I think we're 30 million-ish last time I checked. Man, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with this. You know, Teddy Bear, another thing, another Pulse coin gem people are going to FOMO into once they start bridging over. Pretty sure. And that's, look at that. Teddy Bear against Pulse. Look at how much room we have to go from the previous run up. Almost still a 3.5x. But I don't think I'm more looking for it to move up to like 0.003 against the Rat Pulse. So another almost 50% move, maybe. And then maybe look for a little pullback. But I'm not a chart guy. I don't know shit about TA. And Sologenics, I'm just excited about that. I am. I think Solo, once they start announcing these partnerships, people realize it's deflationary. It's the number one DEX on the XRPL. Once people realize, holy shit, I can take my XRP and I can take a share of Tesla and put them in a liquidity pool. Oh my God, that's going to be game changing. People are going to flow in. That's why you buy them now. You front run the crowds. I've done the research. I put in the work. You think I'd be holding Sologenics and these other coins to get slaughtered and for them to do a 10x while all these other coins are doing 50x's? I mean, shit. It's just, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I do this for a living. I'm here every single day. I know what coins are going to do the best. Obviously, yeah, I'm missing some. I can't look at every ecosystem, but the ones I'm focused on, the ones I cover, it's going to just basically be Hedera, Stellar, and Pulsechain. Maybe a little XRP, a little Quant, Casper, ISO stuff, but I'm going to be focusing on HXP, Hedera, XLM, PulseHEX. Those are the three ecosystems I see being the biggest this cycle in the next 5 to 10 years. So that's where I'm going to focus all my energy. And obviously gaming, I think, too, is going to be really big. But that's just, buy a portfolio, tuck it aside. Unless you play, you're a big gamer. Not for me. But I'm going to be here making money off of it. Oh, I got to check Bank Social. This coin has been absolutely crushing it. I throw it on the watch list. This is going to be the first decentralized credit union on the blockchain. And look at this. When we found it over the summer, we didn't even know there was a coin. It was pretty much dead. And if you had bought it when we started talking about it, you'd be up like 20x right now. If you bought LCX when we started talking about it, you'd be up 10x. Creo, you'd be up 20x. PTGC 400x. Alien at least 100x. And this is already before the bull runs really started. So, guys, pay attention. Don't listen to the idiots out there. You know, yeah, my channel doesn't get the views. It doesn't get all the clicks, the attention, because I don't make shit from it. I don't get anything. I don't make any money from this. So no, YouTube's not going to make any money from this. So it's not going to get shilled to the mainstream. You know, I'm not making money off referral links and clicks and that shit. But I want you guys to win. Like, I want you guys to model what I'm doing, follow along, and just crush it too, where I can make it easier for you. What up, Mobius? Bobby? What's new with nothing, bro? With Link, honestly, Chainlink, it is what it is. It's in like a $4 billion market cap right now. I mean, yeah, it's going to do really well, but compare even Pith. If someone said I'm going to buy Link, I would say, bro, look at Pith, look at Flare. You know, yeah, put 15, 20% into Link, and then put 40% Flare, 50% Flare, and then maybe I don't know, a little bit of Pith, but I don't know. I just don't see Chainlink doing more than like maybe a 15x from here, getting to like $200 ish. I mean, that's great. I mean, when we're in for $5, it's a 40x. I'll take it all day, but I don't know. I think Flair's going to do better. What up, Caparanga? Good to see you. There he is. What up, Molly? My stellar limit order went through last night at 0.11. Now I'm holding with you. Let's go, Thomas. I'm going to have to get some ICP just so I can say I'm holding now too with you. I'm going to have to at least get like a bag of 10. That money Grant shit has me. Bro, Thomas, just wait. I got some more XLM stuff right now. This is Stronghold. We all know the site, the coin. I've been SHX. I've been talking about it. It's actually on a nice dip right now from the top. And some bullish news, guys. Crypto Banker is one of the best researchers in Stronghold that I've found. Definitely check him out. Crypto Banker SSHX. And this was really good little thing he wrote here. So I'm going to definitely read this. How long have you got? They wanted to control. So this person asks right here, what's the logical reason why Stronghold is not listed on the big exchanges? And you can kind of apply this to HEX and Pulsechain too. Why Richard doesn't want to deal with the exchanges controlling supply and then us having to deal with them trading against you. It's just when I see people, when Binance, you don't know anything. You're uneducated. And now you just got the block or mute button. Congratulations. So don't, anyone that's shouting and screaming for a Binance listing, mute them, block them immediately. I promise it'll help you out in the long run. So how long have you got? They wanted to control the liquidity of Stronghold and not spread it too thin. Same reason the circulating supply is low. They want to control the project. Stronghold Net, which we'll talk about in a minute, is built for real-world utility by institutions and businesses. Stronghold is the currency that powers all this. It's not for crypto bro retard pump and dumps. Stronghold as a business operates in highly compliant industries. They're waiting for clear regulations in the U.S. before going fully balls out on crypto. That's what I've been saying, guys. They need legislation to be put in place for them to put the throttle down. It just can't happen until then. But that's all right. That gives us time to stack up. That gives us time to accumulate. If you know what you're holding, you don't care what the price is doing short term. When Stronghold is being used by millions of Americans and it's the reward they're getting for shopping that they can go spend at all the retailers I'm about to show you, guys, it's a no-brainer. You're going to be thanking me in 5 years. And everyone else is going to be telling you, oh, you're so lucky. You got so lucky. No, you listened and you did some research and you saw what was coming. All of the evidence is here. You just have to find it. You have to connect the dots and just put the time in. It's boring, but I love doing it. Like, that's the shit I really like, is figuring out where this is all going, who's doing what, so we can front run it and profit off of it. Stronghold is an established leading payments business with hundreds of thousands of real institutional and business clients. Hundreds of thousands of real institutional and business clients. Not saying they're looking to break into. No, they have them. Why risk the entire business to then get potentially sued by the joke that is the SEC? That's a really good point. If you have hundreds of thousands of institutional businesses, right, or businesses and clients, why risk it? They built the crypto aspect of their business from the bottom up, as opposed to being like, here are all the coins, we're going to take on the banks. Instead, they work with the banks, are backed by the banks, and bridge the gap between TradFi and crypto by building cutting edge technology, payments, infrastructure, and networks. They're waiting for the Ripple case to be concluded, as Ripple are a strategic investor in Stronghold. They're waiting for the SEC cases with Coinbase and Binance to be concluded. They hold and adhere to the highest regulatory compliance standards within payments and digital payments in the US and globally. They're not going to risk making one mistake going too fast just to make random people on X wealthy. This is designed and is for real world utility, businesses, and institutional use. Instead of people questioning their lack of tier one exchanges and low circulating supply, they actually should probably be grateful that they haven't listed it on massive exchanges yet, and be grateful they don't know about it at 0.005. Once utility kicks in via regulations, you won't be able to see this for dust. It's a top 20 crypto at a $20 million market cap. Like, when does this ever happen? Pretty much never. And this is why there's 14, 15 people in here right now. Because 99% of people that'll come to this channel don't have the brain power, don't have the ability to do research. They are short-term minded. They can't delay gratification, and they're fucking retarded. I'm sorry. It's that bad. I don't know how more clear to make this. Like, this coin here, if you don't get in this is financial advice. If you don't buy this, you are fucking retarded. Seriously, show me your wallet and show me a coin that's got more potential outside the Richard Heart ecosystem than Stronghold. I would love for someone to show me. I'll be waiting. And this right here kind of just shows how what I've been talking about, that they need legislation to come into place before any of this stuff can be rolled out. And this is kind of all tied together. A group of bipartisan congressional leaders have partnered in efforts to overturn the SEC's latest accounting standards for crypto custodians. So what Gary is trying to do is make it so anyone holding, the custodians holding cryptos have to report corresponding assets on their balance sheets as liabilities. They said it's intended to safeguard against significant risks and uncertainties with safeguarding crypto assets. Complete bullshit, guys. Gary said it's just a staff accountant bulletin, and it's consistent with precedents set in the U.S. bankruptcy court. It basically addresses whether liabilities should be on the balance sheet, and what we have found actually in bankruptcy court time and time again now, that indeed courts have said crypto assets are not bankruptcy remote. So Gary's just playing games, guys. This is going to change. All these companies that hold crypto, they're not allowed to do it now because of this reason. It's they have to pay taxes on paper gains. It's insane. But Michael Saylor was huge at changing that. And I think at some point this year, those new laws go into effect. So this is all just smoke and bullshit to distract you, to buy them time to get everything in place so they can just roll everything out. And we're going to front run all these assholes, and we're going to crush it, guys. We're going to make so much money off Stronghold. Like, I can't, how bullish I am on this coin, I don't even know where to start. Like, every day we find something else, another partnership, something else they're doing behind the scenes. And it's just like, oh my God, guys, it's insane. Yeah, SHS. Yeah, bro, it's wrong. It's not right. You got to download the Lobster wallet. It's in the App Store for iOS and Android. And you get your 12 words. You can even do multi-sig on it, or two-factor. And you can swap inside the app. You add the assets in there, but you can actually go on to the Stellar term and look on the blockchain and see the supplies. Like, if you look at Velo on there, it says the same thing. There's like 100 billion coins, but that's not even true. There's only 74.9, and they're all circulating. So you can't trust coin market cap. You got to just go into the Lobster wallet and just look at the add the coin. And when you do that, it'll show you what it actually is. But they're super wrong with all these coins. Relio, Velo, Stronghold, CoinMarketCap's got them all wrong. So, guys, Stronghold, what they're doing is peer-to-peer payments, business-to-business payments. So where if I'm selling you guys, this rock right here, you want to come buy it. All right, cool. I'll have a little thing set up with a QR code. You'll just take your phone out, boop, right there, and you'll scan it and we're done. That's what Stronghold's building. Just one of the things that they're building. And if you look at the companies that trust them, IBM, Prime Trust, very interesting. So I was looking at it and, IBM leveraging Stronghold's blockchain infrastructure to transform payments. So IBM, why would they are one of the biggest players out there. Why would they have chosen Stronghold out of all the mainstream coins? Solana, Pith, Bonk, Bitcoin Cash, Lightning Network. Why did they choose this shitcoin named Stronghold that no one knows about? But they're going to create a VPN, a virtual payment network, IBM WorldWire, to facilitate real-time cross-border payment transactions for a closed-loop network of financial institutions. The internet has revolutionized how we share data, but the way banks exchange value hasn't changed in decades. The result, cross-border remittance fees of 7.1%. The solution, IBM's WorldWire that uses Stronghold resolve in real time. Each unit of value is tracked discreetly and publicly. Stronghold's USD settlement vehicle safer than cash. At launch, IBM WorldWire included 47 currencies and 72 countries with more than 1,081 unique trading pairs. Why did IBM make Stronghold the first dollar settlement vehicle for a cross-border payments network that spans more than 70 countries? That's a good question. Why would they? So this was like 4 years ago when this happened, right? So I kept looking into it, and now I realize Stronghold is now part of the Payments Innovation Alliance with NAKA. This happened a couple of years ago in like 2021. And they joined them, the influential group of payments industry participants that support advancements across the automated clearinghouse, the ACH. And we were wondering, Stronghold, this shitty little website here, how did they get involved with the clearinghouse? How do you get that relationship? Stronghold's automated clearinghouse functionality can be embedded into your interface, allowing you to maintain ownership of your customers and their experience. So were they allowed to use this technology? Just randomly? I don't know. But now that they're a part of this NAKA here, I did some more digging because I was like, all right, now they're part of this massive payments network, NAKA. And these guys govern the network, the payment system that drives direct deposits, direct payments, with the capability to reach all U.S. bank and credit union accounts. Keep that in mind. This right here, the ACH network, has the capability to reach all U.S. bank, union, or credit union accounts, bank and credit union accounts. We advance the nation's payment system and deliver payments education, accreditation, and advisory services. So these guys are like, advise. They are the ones you go to if you need help. You're a new business. You need to figure out how to get under ISO compliance. So there's a bunch on this website, notcha.org, but it's boring. So I was looking at Craft. This company here, Craft Ventures. They were one of the ones that initially funded Stronghold back in 2018 with like a $12 million seed. So I was looking at Craft and looking at some of the other stuff that they had, funded in Airbnb, Bitwise, a lot of big companies. Eventbrite, shout out Maddie for the HEX conferences, everything on there. Lyft, we got Palantir, guys, it keeps going. But one I was looking at was X1 down here. I was like, what is X1? Is that XRP? It kind of looks like the XRP logo a little bit if you look at it. And the LCX logos, the Zen logo. I don't know what it is. If it's just an X thing. Where the hell is XRP? I guess we're not going to find it. I guess we're not finding XRP. There's Quant, but whatever. Whatever. I don't even care. So it looks just like it. So I clicked on it and it was like, wow, X1 card is the smartest credit card ever made. Interesting. So they're working with Visa clearly. So I started looking into this a little bit more. You know, the X1. You know, what the hell is this thing? And now, sure enough, the smartest credit card ever made is coming in spring 2024. Q2 of 2024. Same time, Brilliant Finance said they're going to have their fintech license so they can allow you to custody real world assets in their wallet. How do they know this is going to happen in Q2 of 2024 too? All these guys know what's going on. So this is so cool, guys. Take control of your virtual cards. And it's really cool. So you can redeem, you get bonus points for every spend, right? 3x points every time you spend over $1,000, 2x on purchases, and then you can redeem them at all these different stores here. You know, look at all of them, all the retailers out there, or get instant cash back, or even more ways to earn points. And one of the ways you're going to be able to earn points, you're going to get back Stronghold. Stronghold is going to be tied into this X1. And Robinhood last summer signed an agreement to acquire X1. And we know Robinhood with their crypto platform, what they're trying to do. So you can start to see behind the scenes, it's all tied together. All these guys are working together. The same VC seed companies, VC firms, it's the same 5 or 6 ones that are funding all of these startups. When you look at BlackRock and State Street and Vanguard, they all own portions of each other. So it's a joke. But they're going to be providing people with access to a no-fee credit card. That's what X1's going to be. When it's on, we're also bringing the X1 team on board to Robinhood. They expect the final merger to be about $95 million in cash. Interesting. So this X1 credit card that Stronghold is tied into is coming to Robinhood. And this was an article from September 2022 about X1 before, when they were working with Stronghold, before they moved over and signed with and got bought out by Robinhood. So this X1 card here announced that former Apple Card exec and former Barclays execs have been appointed the company's chief risk and CFO as they launches for U.S. customers. So they did a beta round. And this card here, another article said that there were 300,000 people that signed up, and it was the fastest card to do like 1 million transactions from customers or something like that. So clearly the beta mode came out. This thing was so popular, they stopped it. They didn't launch it, and they freaking sold it to Robinhood. It's like, you got to be kidding me. Anything successful gets gobbled up by the corporations, by the big entities. That's how it goes. So Stronghold, guys, is tied into Robinhood now. They're tied into IBM. And they got a $20 million market cap. You know, Stronghold Direct, their virtual payments network. So what the Stronghold net that they're building is crazy too. There's so many different parts of Stronghold and Velo too. Stronghold and Velo are both absolute gems. To not look at them, do research on them. And then if you do the research on these and say, yeah, I don't think it's worth holding, then you definitely should not be watching this channel ever again, because we are not on the same page at all on where this is going in the future. So, guys, I'm telling you, build modern and interoperable. Remember, they were saying that this has the ability to tap into every single bank and credit union account. Well, I don't know, guys. You want to start building with Stronghold's powered payment network? You click here. And I'm on the list down here. I signed up for Stronghold right here. I'm on the email list. So any new news and stuff, I get the emails. I'll let you guys know about them. But these guys, they're all under NDAs. You can't find shit about them. It's so hard to dig up new stuff. And that's why I'm so glad I found this crypto banker. I'm telling you, his tweets are on point. So on Saturday, there's a roundtable about Stronghold. I'm gonna definitely check that out. But yeah, guys, I was just looking at some of his videos. Stronghold's connected to PayPal. They're connected to BlackRock. I mean, guys, it's endless. You just do research, go down the rabbit holes. I promise you it's worth it. This is what I do for a living. My future relies on this shit, on me owning the best coins that will not make me to go get a full-time job ever again. So if I screw this up, I'm fucked. So if you could find me a better payments project, a payments platform like Stronghold and Velo, please send them over because I'll be going balls deep into them. Velo.org, guys, this website. No one knows about this coin. Just go over here to the Nova chain they're doing, the Veloverse. Connect to the world, the Web3 with an interoperable EVM compatible blockchain. This stuff is brand new, guys. Like it's all, it's all coming. You could front run all the stuff that's going to happen. It's going to happen so fast. When AI has the ability to tie in and self-govern DAOs and AI can regulate other AIs, this stuff is just going to explode. It's going to happen so fast. And I'm blessed. I can see it. I know where this stuff's going now. I know what's going to happen with CBDCs, how they're going to be launched out. I see what projects are really starting to separate, and I can see how the mainstream is here to just distract you. Crypto banter, BitBoys crying because I spend $25,000 a week and no one watches my videos. Fuck you, Ben. You little bitch. Wah, wah, wah. Be here every day. Just start making videos. Just do it like this. Flip open your computer like you did when you got popular. But he's sold out and he's a little cuck. And though I respect Ivan, I really like him. But like Altcoin Daily and man, these Bitcoin guys, they're a distraction while you go and get all excited about these meme coins and this leverage trading and Solana and the Jupiter airdrop. Yeah, Solana was great when it was $8 or $9, $10. Sorry, it was when it was $9.80 in December of 2022. And I was telling you guys to buy it because it was all FUD. And then after it did a 12x from there, yeah, you scale out and now we're on to the next. Anyone still looking at Solana now, I feel bad for. So those guys are a distraction, crypto banter. How come he never talks about XLM? How come he never talks about these gems? How come he never talks about the real world asset plays? How come it's always, always, always projects that are paying him to shill? Some stupid leverage trading sites or Deribit or Rollbit or Satoshi's VM, all this nonsense to keep you guys distracted from the best coins out here. To keep you away from having Velo. Why do you think they pulled the plug on this X1 card? They had 300,000 people sign up. Why do you think they stopped it? Because they saw how popular this was and where it was going, and they weren't going to let a little company do this. So they said, oh, well, no. Stop. Time out. We need Robinhood to take over this, guys. You guys do not have the experience to run a credit card. We got to let Robinhood do this. So when shit gets crazy, we can make one phone call and tell them to shut down AMC or GameStop trading. So it is horrible in that sense, but with Stronghold at 3003, man, guys, it's a lifetime generational opportunity. Velo 2 at pretty much the same price. Number 596.004. Yeah, pretty much the same price. So I'm giving you guys the gems, the ones that are going to do the best in the next 5 years. And this coins, that's the thing. These coins might not do anything for like LCX. I held it for 3 years before it moved, but I knew there was something special with it and something was going to happen. So when it goes to $100 and people call me lucky, I'm going to do this. Fuck you. Lucky. Right. You're right. I was screaming for everyone to buy it and 7 people did. And I'm lucky. You're up. You're right. It's in Lobster, Mobius. Lobster wallet in the App Store. And in that Lobster wallet, you send in XLM and then add Velo, add Relio, add Stronghold. You got to make sure they're the right ones. But people have been having a hard time adding Velo for some reason. So if you need help, let me know. And I will send you a couple to your wallet so you can just add the trust line or add the asset in there. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there's a bunch of them, bro. You got to get the official SHX one. We'll go in the Discord later and they'll help you out in there. It's the same problem everyone's having. And that's the thing too. It's like it's so clunky, the wallets, and they could fix it so fast, but it's like they're purposely not doing it. They don't want the people here yet. And it's so obvious, guys. It's so obvious when you're here every day doing the research, listening to AMAs, listening to the Development Foundation speak. You just hear little things and it starts to shed light on what's going on. And I really believe that's what it is. They don't want retail in right now to these certain projects so the mainstream can show whatever the hell they want, rug pulls, scams with no repercussion. Meanwhile, I talk about these coins. I'm not allowed monetization. I'm shadow banned. Lindsay puts up videos about making bread and making body washes and soaps, and she gets kicked off Twitter. So you're starting to see the pattern. Organic foods, making your own stuff, you're gone off Twitter. Oh, yeah, you want to post gangbang porn? Oh, yeah, we'll promote you. But making bread, nope, you're gone. Nope, you talk about Stronghold, you talk about Richard Hart hacks, you talk about utility coins, nope, shadow ban to the back of YouTube. You want to talk about SHIB, you want to talk about Bonk, oh yeah, and do this, 1000X, and make those thumbnails, they'll promote you right to the top. But when you do that, they cut out the huge cock that's jammed in your throat. So all those guys doing that, they took a dick in their mouth to be promoted. So I ain't doing it. I'm not selling out. I'll take the smaller crowd. I don't care. You know, I'd rather not deal with idiots who can't see how big Stronghold's going to be and say, wow, I don't like XLM. I've heard all this shit about Stellar. It's a horrible coin. It's like a fake XRP. I don't want to buy it. Well, go do some research and I guarantee you that attitude changes real quick. Not one person. All right. My job. If I was to send people that are smarter than me, have more money than me, are way more successful in life than me, if I was to send them shit coins and stuff that they were like, Adam, why are you sending me this? I wouldn't be successful in crypto. It's my job to send people stuff that they read it and say, holy shit, how did I not know about this? Oh my God, are you serious? Where do I get this? That's my job. That's what I do. And every single person that I've sent Stronghold to has had the same reaction. Oh my God, are you serious? How did I not know about this? Everybody. So when I see everybody, people from all walks of life, people that are in crypto every day, some that are, in and out, some in the HEX community that are OGs, business owners, family, friends, when every single one of them says the same thing, it's like, okay, that's the one right there. Put it in the winner's box. And I've done that I've vetted all the projects around. And it was like with HEX. It was the HEX and Zen and TitanX really were the only ones that I got so much pushback for shilling. It's like, it was crazy. The looking back on it, the shit coins people bought, Polka Starter and Trust Swap, Origin Trail, YF Die, no problem. But Hex, whoa, no way. Whoa, Hex, that guy's a scammer. Adam, what are you talking about? You definitely didn't do research on this. How could you shill us this shitcoin? I've never looked at it. I don't know a thing about it, but I saw a tweet, and I know it's a scam. Whew, thank God the block and the mute button exists. So that's all I got, guys, tonight. I'm done ranting. I think you guys get the point now. And for you guys that listen and actually do some research and look into these coins yourself. Don't just listen to me. Go verify all this yourself. And I think you'll be looking at XLM a little bit differently, just because the mainstream doesn't talk about it and Sami doesn't give his approval. It's a shit coin. Like, this world's fucking hilarious. It's full of clowns. And when we're on top in 3, 4, 5 years, we will change the way influencers are. We'll change the way people are. And we will show people, if you just do it the right way, organically, naturally, do it without scamming people, everybody can win. And why is that so bad? So smash that like button. There's like, we get like a measly 200 views and like 30 likes. So 170 you assholes are watching this and not even smashing the like button. So fuck all you. See you tomorrow.